Hey guys, it's Dragon Ball for Life here today, and I'm back with another video. Now today's video I'm very excited about because yesterday it dropped out the news that we have a new Dragon Ball game that has come out, or mentioning of a new game coming out, and it's a game that people have wanted for a while, and that is Budokai Tenkaichi 4. Now it's weird because I think there was technically a Budokai Tenkaichi 4. It was Ultimate Budokai Tenkaichi back in the day, and they had it for like I think it was the Xbox. I forgot which one it was where they had like the motion sensor stuff. So it was like a while back, and they had like custom creative mode in there. That's the first time we actually had custom creative mode in Dragon Ball, and yeah, so we had Budokai Tenkaichi 1, 2, 3, then for a while we didn't have anything. Then we had the ultimate one, which was supposed to be the part 4, but kind of not. I'm guessing at this point it's not anymore because this is the 4th part, and that one did terrible. People hated that. I've never played that game, but I have seen gameplay of it, and it does look atrocious, so I can see why a lot of people didn't like it and they had problems with it. But for this one, I'm pretty sure a lot of people are gonna love it. For one, this is just a teaser trailer, so it's not a full length trailer, so we're not gonna be seeing the full like everything that's gonna be happening in the game. What they're gonna have in it. All we know is that they're gonna have a modernized version of the game, which with updated graphics, obviously new characters, and hopefully a more better like combat system. I think they should keep the original combat system from like the 3rd game, just with a little bit more updated. Now, when I get into this video, this video is gonna be short, so there's probably not gonna be much to talk about it. But there's a couple things I do want to talk about when it comes to the Budokai franchise as a whole, and Dragon Ball games and everything with that. So I'll talk about that once when we're done with watching this video. So yeah, let's get into that first. So that was the trailer for the Budokai Tenkaichi 4 game. Like I said, there's not going to be much in it. For the majority of it, it was just showcasing the original gameplay through a small TV showcasing basically the nostalgia of the original. And then now the updated version, they showed Goku going to Super Saiyan Blue form, and the graphics looking a lot better. The graphics did kind of remind me of Dragon Ball FighterZ mixed in with a little bit of Kakarot, mixed in with that type of art style, which looks pretty nice. That's good. I already expected it to have updated graphics, and since they're going with the modern one, hopefully they add a bunch of the new characters, because in the original one, like the 3rd one had, I think, the biggest roster out of any Dragon Ball game, and they had the characters from Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, and a lot of characters that they don't usually put in the games. Now it sucks for me because personally I've actually never played Budokai Tenkaichi 3. I've played 1 and 2 on the PlayStation 2. I just never got my hands on the 3rd one, and by the time I could, I guess I got rid of my PlayStation 2. We replaced it with a 3rd one, and then we also replaced that one with the PlayStation 4. So it's weird to go back and put a PlayStation 2 in there. I did make a YouTube short about it, talking about what they could do, and I was talking about how they should remaster the 3rd one because I never played it before, and I felt like it's going to be hard because a lot of people are going to have to do some emulator crap or go back and play with their PlayStation 2, and I think it would just be better if they just remastered it and put it out for PlayStation 4 and 5. That would be great. Also, I don't know if this game is coming out for PlayStation 4. I do have a PlayStation 4. I know a lot of you guys have a PlayStation 5, so you guys can be playing on there and there's no problem. But for me, I still have a PlayStation 4. I don't know when I will get a PlayStation 5, but that's the situation I'm in. So hopefully this game is for both consoles. I know we still have games that are coming out there for both consoles, but at a certain point they are going to get to the point where they're just going to have just the new gen games for the new gen consoles instead of just the last gen. But hopefully at least this one is for PlayStation 4 because I do want to also play it. Because like I said, I never got to play the third one. I love the second one. I really love playing the Cell. I think it was the Cell tournament stuff every time and getting the Dragon Balls, and it was fun, the game. But I was always like sad that I never got to play the third one because they had so many characters from Dragon Ball that I've never got to use, and that was cool. And this one's gonna have Dragon Ball Super, so hopefully they can put in some Dragon Ball characters, some Dragon Ball Z characters, and Super characters. And I'm hoping that this is the biggest roster out of all the Dragon Ball, games, because why not? The third game was beloved by a lot of people because of the massive roster and the massive, size of maps that you can have. So if they give us like a huge roster with a huge map selection, I'm pretty sure this game's gonna do good. And I'm pretty sure at this point, this is one of the things to come out of Dragon Ball that all the Dragon Ball fans and even just anime fans in general can agree that this is great. Because let's be honest, Fighters was cool, Xenoverse 2 was nice, but after that we had Dragon Ball Breakers, which I think came out last year, and nobody plays that shit anymore. I saw it and I was like, this is dumb. It looks like, I forgot what it was called, like Prop or something like that, Prop Hunt or something like that. It felt like that, and it just didn't feel like a Dragon Ball game. I know they're trying something new. A lot of people are like, oh, let's try something new with it, but it's like, I just didn't like the direction, and it proved itself to be a pretty shit concept because a lot of people are not playing it anymore. So I do think it's good to go back to the basics and bring this back, though I do think they're gonna do what they used to do with a lot of the other games where we're just gonna have the story again, so we're gonna have to replay the Dragon Ball Z and this time Dragon Ball Super. But there's a lot of new characters that have been introduced in the manga, so we don't know. Are they going to use the characters just from the anime and stuff? Or are we going to use it from there too? Because then now we can have like maybe Cell Max, Gamma 1 and 2. But I want some of the characters from the manga like, Moro, Granola, Gas. I don't think they're going to be having Black Frieza, but I don't know how long they're going to be doing the development thing. So I don't know fully about it, but I think this is a great step in direction that they've took. Every Dragon Ball fan is going to love this. They're going to buy it. This was the greatest idea they could do. And I just like to see that, but like I said, the only things that I'm looking for in this game is having a big map selection, a full-on character roster, and having the combat system same as it used to be, just a little bit more additional stuff. And this one's gonna have online stuff, so that's gonna be even cooler because I don't think the original had an online. But yeah, this is gonna be amazing. This is gonna be crazy to see, and I can't wait. Hopefully it comes out for PlayStation 4 because I'll play the shit out of this game. It was a small teaser trailer. It didn't show anything. Hopefully when they have the actual game, actual trailers coming out and stuff, then we see more of these other characters and who they add in it. Because this is going to be cool to be playing like Budokai Tenkaichi game with like Beerus, Whis, Jiren, Hit, all these other cool ass characters that they've added. I think that'll be amazing. But yeah, I'm very hyped. I know a lot of you guys are very hyped for this. It was blowing up yesterday, and this was the best decision that they could make, and it was a simple one. It was just like, hey, this is the original game, let's just bring it back in a new part. But I'm also hoping that they do a remaster of the third game also. But I want to know what you guys think about this. What would you guys want from the Dragon Ball game side in the future? Because this is a good concept, but they need to think about the future games too. And I want to know what you guys want to see in this game, because for me, as long as they have the fattest roster, like 300 characters or something like that, and different costumes, that will be amazing. And maybe like some upgrade equipments or something cool. They don't need a custom creation thing. I don't think they need that, but just have some fun stuff, do some crazy stuff. I'm gonna assume that the story is gonna be like how they did in the original games, where they just go through the story and we have to play it all over again. Except this time we're just gonna be playing from Dragon Ball Z all the way to Dragon Ball Super. Hopefully. But I'm hoping they also put some Dragon Ball characters in this. So I want to know your guys' thoughts and opinions on this. How hyped are you guys? Because I'm very hyped on what you guys want to see in this game and for the future from Dragon Ball games as a whole. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and stay tuned for next time.